in our next story decided to bring the struggle right into her own home. And the result, with the help of Operation Blessing, has been a beautiful experience. Watch this touching story.
Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate.
No, I don't think anybody has the right to do that but God.
No one has the right to force me to bear an unwanted child.
If you don't want it, let somebody else bring it up. But don't kill it.
There is no freedom for women if they are forced to compulsory pregnancy because birth control fails.
And all I have to say to them is, what would you have done if your mother aborted you?
Sylvia Anthony of Everett, Massachusetts, serves full-time in the abortion battle. She runs a home for unwed mothers, which offers a practical alternative to abortion. The plight of the unborn spurs Sylvia to action.
To me, it's worse than war. These poor babies haven't had a chance to live or see life.
Sylvia's home for unwed mothers began when she and her husband Rick accepted Jesus Christ while watching the 700 Club. Later, Rick saw a TV program describing the scope of abortion in America. When he called Sylvia in to watch, the program shocked them both.
I had no idea there were that many children being aborted. I was amazed, and he was too. That's why he called me. We had no idea. We knew that, you know, morals are a lot looser today than they used to be, but we had no idea the mass slaughter that was going on until I saw that.
Although Rick suffered from colon cancer, he and Sylvia decided to start a home for women who choose to keep their children rather than abort them. 2 months before Rick died, they incorporated Life for the Little Ones. Widowed but undaunted, Sylvia started taking women into her home. She also called on Operation Blessing to help.
They've been a great help. They started me off. They really gave me the money I needed to start off. I didn't know where I was going to start off. And they encouraged me all the way, and they're right there anytime I need them.
Operation Blessing coordinator Homer Allen explains the importance of Life for the Little Ones.
It's really important because the Lord laid on her heart, and He's laid it on our heart. Christians really need to do more than just protest against abortion. They need also to say, I want to do something for the women who decide they're going to keep their children. And so in this way, Operation Blessing is an extension of Operation Blessing. What Pat has a heart for, what we have a heart for, is to do something to help the women who've decided to keep their children. And that's really the joy that we have here.
Life for the Little Ones is unique because the girls don't have to leave when their baby is born. Fola, an unemployed actress from Nigeria living in Boston, found the emotional and physical refuge she needed to have her baby girl, Remy.
It's highly important because I know pregnancy does take a lot of toll on you emotionally and physically, but the emotional part comes first because you go through all those thoughts like, God, what am I going to do? And if you have a place like this, it takes that away, and all you have to deal with is a pregnancy, which isn't that easy, but in a sense, in a place like this would be, you know, because you have all the facilities and all the amenities and the clothes, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's like being in your own house. Sylvia, she's great. She's very caring, very caring. I mean, we call her up anytime if we need anything. She's there.
Since Life for the Little Ones started 5 years ago, lives that could have ended tragically in abortion have been given a second chance. Women have discovered the joy of motherhood, and new families have begun.
That's what it's all about. It's getting these girls to understand, look, you don't have to abort. There are alternatives. We'll help you every way we possibly can if you will just consider keeping that baby.
A passion for God's babies keeps Sylvia going.
I'm not a baby anymore. I don't have to do this. But I want to save these babies. I want them for God. They're His children. And they've got to understand they can't take human life and just snuff it out like it were nothing. They've got to understand that this is God's child. This is God's soul. And for God, it's got to live.
Bless her heart, what a wonderful person.
Great saints of the Lord all across this country making a difference, one life at a time.
Well, that's why we're here, and we're just thrilled that Operation Blessing could play a part, and actually they could find out about the situation here and then begin to act.